The stalemate between the government and the farmers continued. It's day 29 of the protest, which is going on largely at three borders on the borders of Delhi, Singhu, Tikri, and where I'm standing at the Ghazipur border. The government once again has reached out to the farmers for talks, but the farmers say the government is not making an honest effort. This is just a PR campaign. Take a look at what happened through the day.
A month on, farmers continue to play hardball. They remain adamant on their demand for rollback of the three farm laws. The Narendra Modi government has once again offered to renew talks with agitating farmers. The centre has sent a new letter to 40 Kisan unions urging farmers to list their concerns. Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar met a group of farmers from Meerut who hailed farm laws.
आज ये सारे किसान यहाँ सिर्फ इसलिए चलकर आए हैं क्योंकि ये कृषि सुधार बिलों का समर्थन करना चाहते हैं। इन्होंने सबने मिलकर मुझे समर्थन पत्र भी दिया है और इन्होंने यह भी कहा है कि कृषि सुधार बिल में संशोधन के मामले में सरकार को किसी दबाव में आने की जरूरत नहीं है।
This outreach comes just hours after farmer unions termed centre's earlier letter an attempt to discredit their movement. In a bid to connect with citizens about their concerns over farm laws, farmers held a digital press conference and accused the Modi government of pushing a privatization drive.
तो इससे हटकर प्रपोजल को छोड़े, इसको रद्द करने की बात करे।
The farmers assured no one will be allowed to incite violence in their name. Prime Minister Modi slated to address farmers from 6 states virtually on Friday. It remains to be seen if he will be able to bridge the trust deficit between his government and the farmer unions. With Mausami Singh and Anisha Mathur, Bureau Report, India Today.
Let me now bring in National Affairs Editor India Today, Rahul Srivastava, for more on this story. Rahul, another outreach by the government. So far, the farmers say that the government is not earnest in its effort to try and find middle ground. They are, in fact, only ready for talks if the government repeals the laws. Meanwhile, we are also seeing a massive PR exercise by the government to try and whip up support for the bills as well. What is the way forward, Rahul, and what is the thinking in the establishment as the protest continues in day 29?
Ankit, there are two sides which are locked in a battle in which they are unflinching as far as their own individual stands are concerned. Now, in the last 30 days, if there was talks initially and then there were invitations and offers of talks, I think the situation has drastically changed at one level, which I think none of the two sides is admitting. The farmers have this time around, in their last communication to the government, laid down the very condition for the restarting of talks is going to be the repealing of the laws. It is not that they are coming with an open mind. There is a very clear distinction that they want something to happen, and that is repealing of the offer on repealing the laws before they come back to the discussion table. Now, in that scenario, the government has issued a new letter, has reiterated and re-emphasized most of the points which have not changed beyond that 20-page document that the government has sent to the farm unions, in which is listed what it is ready to do in terms of amendments to the various three laws, and also the electricity and the pollution, that is the anti-stubble burning law. Beyond that, Ankit, if you see, by bringing farmers who are supporting the laws and also are averse to the idea of the amendments, leave alone the repealing, the government is indicating that it is creating reinforcement for its stand. That what it means is that even before the beginning of a talk or agreeing to a talk, there is divergence instead of a convergence. So leave alone the issue of resolving the issue. I think there is, and getting a point of convergence, there is divergence on the very idea of a talk, and that's why I will say, I think the government is buying time,
Okay.
the protesters are buying time. Eventually, I think both sides are now resigned to the fate of a court order on this dispute.
Very well put there, Rahul. So it just seems right now it's all eyes would possibly on that vacation bench, which is going to listen in to the various petitions regarding to the protests and the farm laws. Rahul, I request you to stay on with me. Let me also bring in Munish Pandey, my colleague who's joining us from the Singhu border. Before I go to the farmers, those who are standing around me, Munish, what is the sense now? I mean, the farmers are saying that the laws need to be repealed for talks. Another offer by the government, another letter by the government to come onto the talking table. What's the sense that you are picking up from the Singhu border?
What we do know at this point of time is that the Kisan Samyukt Morcha, one of the union of 40 farmer unions, now they have received a letter from the government, and now tomorrow there will be a meeting of all these 40 Kisan unions, and they will be drafting their response to the government. In the letter, the government has again asked them whether they want to, once again, they should talk to the government. But the farmers are now saying that they will not be satisfied with anything less than when the three farm laws are repealed.
I think there is some problem as far as that audio of Munish is concerned. We'll try and reestablish that connection, but let's just get in a sense from the farmers, those who are here at the Ghazipur border. It's as you've been seeing for the last many days, there every single day in the evening routine which has started. Food is being now, the dinner in fact time here, dinner is being served at various langars which are right now operating all across this entire area, and anybody can come here and eat. Let's just try and get a sense from the people, those who are doing the job here. Sir, क्या बना आज आपके लंगर में?
हमारे पास गन्ने के रस की खीर है, पूड़ी है, मिक्स वेज है।
खीर दिखाओ जरा यार। नहीं, टेस्ट तो सर मैं नहीं करूंगा, लेकिन पहले आप मुझे बताइए कि सरकार बार बार कह रही है ये गन्ने के रस की खीर है, सरकार बार बार कह रही है कि लोग आ ही नहीं रहे, किसानों को हम बुला रहे हैं, रुक जाइए, किसानों को हम बुला रहे हैं बात करने के लिए, किसान आ ही नहीं रहे।
हमारे भाई साहब बात करेंगे, इनसे आप आगे
भाई साहब बात करेंगे, आप नहीं करेंगे बात। चलिए और किसी से बात करने की कोशिश करते हैं। We'll try and get in a few words from the farmers, those who are here. I just wanted to give you a sense of how the evening, the day is progressing here among all these farmers, those who are in fact ये बताइए सर, सरकार ने एक बार और चिट्ठी लिखी है और सरकार ने कहा है कि किसानों को आगे आना चाहिए बात करने के लिए। किसान क्यों नहीं आगे आ रहे बात करने के लिए?
देखो बात सुनो, सरकार चिट्ठी लिख रही बुलाने के लिए, ये वो काम हो गया कि मैं मंडे की चिट्ठी दे दी और भोजन में आपसे कराऊंगा नहीं। सरकार बुलाती है और शर्त पहले रख लेती है कि 3 कानून वापस नहीं होंगे। बात करिए आप, भाई
वो भी कह रहे
हो खाना भी नहीं दे रहे हो तो बेइज्जती कर रहे हो आप। तो
अगर आप कहते हैं कि जब तक कानून वापस नहीं होंगे तब तक बात नहीं होगी, सरकार कहती है कानून वापस नहीं होंगे बात कर लीजिए, तो रास्ता कैसे निकलेगा? 29 दिन से बैठे हुए हैं आप लोग।
तो सरकार तो बात कैसी करे फिर, जब पहले ही मने कर दी उसने।
हम तो यहाँ 2 साल तक भी रहेंगे, जब तक वापिस नहीं होंगे हम जाएंगे नहीं, यहीं पे डटे रहेंगे, हमारे पास सब कुछ है यहाँ पे।
अब कुछ इस तरह के किसानों से आज तोमर साहब से मिलने गए थे जो कह रहे हैं कि हमारे लिए तो कानून ठीक है। कुछ ऐसे किसान संगठनों की वो बात करते हैं,
बिके हुए हैं और आप दिखाते तो हो नहीं आपकी न्यूज में।
आपको दिखा रहा हूँ ना, अभी आप बात कर रहे हो ना।
जो असली किसान यहाँ कौन सा किसान है यहाँ पे जो कह रहा है ठीक है?
कौन?
वो भाजपा के।
हम भी मिला उन किसानों से, हम भी मिलना चाहते हैं, वो आवे हमें बतावे कि उनकी कैसे आय दुगनी हुई, कैसे उन्होंने 1800 रुपए धान बेचा। हम भी तो उनसे पूछना चाहते हैं, हमें
कानून बढ़िया, हमें बता देंगे कानून कैसे बढ़िया है तो हम भी चले जाएंगे यहाँ से, हमें बता देंगे कैसे बढ़िया।
हमें बताओ भाजपा के हैं,
कल हाँ
हम भी तो भाजपा के हैं, हमें भी तो वोट दिया था। इस किसान ने 70% ने वोट दिया है भाजपा को।
सरकार बना गया,
झूठ बोल कर सरकार बना गया।
कल मोदी जी बहुत सारे किसानों से बात करेंगे, वो कह रहे हैं कि हम ये भी करने वाले हैं कि 18,000 करोड़ रुपए देंगे 9 करोड़ किसानों को। हम तो किसान के सम्मान में खड़े हुए हैं, तो ऐसा क्यों है कि आप लोगों से बातचीत नहीं हो पा रही उनकी?
मैं मोदी जी को बताना चाहूंगा कि 14,000 करोड़ रुपया गन्ने का बकाया है, वो भुगतान करें, बदले में हमसे ले लें 4,000 रुपए। हमारा रुपया तो वापस दे। 14,000 करोड़ रुपए गन्ने के भुगतान का बकाया है, हमारा पैसा हमको दे, हम 4,000 रुपए मोदी जी को देने को तैयार हैं।
आप कहाँ से आए हो सर?
यूपी से, शाहजहांपुर से।
से आने दे रहे हैं वहाँ से? कल तक कह रहे थे कि कई जगह पे रोक रहे हैं।
सब जगह रोक रहे हैं, बड़ी मुश्किल से आए हैं।
कैसे पहुँचे?
ट्रालियों से। हाँ।
तो कितने दिनों की तैयारी करके आए हो?
करीब 1 साल का तो है ही राशन पानी, बाकी राशन पानी तो यहाँ ही बहुत है।
खेत में कैसे काम चलेगा साल भर तक यहाँ बैठे रहोगे?
जब बिकेगा ही नहीं, करेंगे क्या काम करके? जब बिकना ही नहीं है तो काम करके क्या करेंगे? तो पैदा करके क्या करेंगे? जब
सरकार कह रही है कि हम तो गारंटी दे रहे हैं आपको, एमएसपी खत्म नहीं होगी।
जब पहले नहीं कभी मिला, आगे काहे की गारंटी देगी? गारंटी तो 15 लाख देने की भी करी थी, अभी वो तो वापस कर दे।
जी बाबा जी,
झूठ बोल रहा है। अब झूठ बोलते क्या इन्हें डर लग रहा? गारंटी तो हम कह रहे हैं लिखित में कानून बना दो, इन्हें पकड़ने की जरूरत नहीं। अगर ये लिखित में कानून बना दे तो इन्हें पकड़ने की जरूरत नहीं पड़े। लेकिन इन लोगों की ये कैपेसिटी है, बकते ज्यादा है, करते कुछ नहीं है, फ्रॉडबाजी है, ईमानदारी है ये।
You heard the sentiments here. It just becomes a stalemate. Rahul, if I can bring you back right now, why is it that the government, which is meeting all the farmers, virtual conferences are happening, people are coming to meet Narendra Tomar as well. The one question that the farmers are asking here, कि मोदी जी वहां से वर्चुअली तो हजारों किसानों से बात कर लेते हैं, हम उनसे कुछ किलोमीटर दूर बैठे हुए हैं, यहाँ पे आके इनकी बात सुन ले मोदी जी।
Ankit, if you look at the talks, if we are talking in terms of the negotiation between the farmers and the government, you see, the government has created a line that the discussions will be held by the agriculture minister, and that's where Prime Minister Narendra Modi has tried to do the larger picture convincing as far as the 3 laws are concerned, but he's not getting his hands dirty into a direct conversation as far as these protesting farmers are concerned. I think there is a bit of a political logic to it, because once a breakdown happens at that level, the consequences can be politically serious. If you see what the government actually has been doing, it has maintained, as you said, a PR exercise with a lot of favorable unions coming in. The government has created a picture nationwide that it can isolate these protests as phenomena which are smaller and regional in character. Punjab. Now, if you hear these farmers you were speaking to, they are more bothered about the Ganna issue, that is the sugarcane dues which are there for the farmers. Now, what the government is doing, actually trying to tackle this very problem and perhaps wean away more farmers. I think the government's idea is not to relent on the bills, slowly isolate the protesters, and eventually have a nationwide picture in favor of the 3 bills. And that way, Ankit, remember, BJP is not a great player in Punjab any which way. After the loss of the Akalis, it knows that it's in a bit of trouble. And that's where lies the key.
That's right.
That if the BJP is any which way not a player in Punjab, the protest isolated is not much of a concern right now.
So right now, the calculation is political. The calculation for the government is political. The only problem that they see, they are going to have in Punjab, rest politically, they are trying to not only tire these farmers out, but also create an impression that this is a very minuscule part of the farmers which is protesting here. Will the government succeed, or the will of and determination of these farmers? We'll leave it there, Rahul, for time to tell us. Thank you so much for joining us. I have to slip into a very short break. So while you see the protest concentrated at the borders of the national capital, it's been 29 days. And many farmers now, to keep the protest going, are joining in from the remote parts of Punjab and Haryana, bringing along with them supplies necessary to keep these farmers and the protest going. Take a look at this exclusive ground report by my colleague Asutosh Mishra.
Be it the state highway, national highway, or any corner across Punjab, these tractor and trolleys are very common these days, where the farmers in huge number with loaded up their required essential commodities, all heading towards Delhi, Singhu and Tikri border to extend support the fellow Punjabi farmers who are agitating there against the agricultural laws. So all these tractors have a bed, bags of grain, their clothes, shields, because it's a winter season. So everything that they would require for next few days while they will be on agitation. And that's how the people on the street joining them right behind me. The tractor stopped on this flyover in Phagwara, and these fellows who are joining them further as they are en route to Delhi's Singhu border. From extending support to offering everything that they have back at home, these farmers are contributing themselves for these farmers, those who are sitting at Delhi, Singhu, Gazipur and Tikri borders. Who's right, who's wrong? Let the people decide. But at least for now, this is an emotional issue for the farmers here in Punjab. And exactly why they have become strength of each other. Somewhere between Philor and Ludhiana on this national highway in Punjab, with Satya, this is Ashutosh Mishra reporting for India Today.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.